A Supreme surprise out of Washington Wednesday. Justice Anthony Kennedy, the High Court's influential swing vote, announcing he will leave the bench at the end of next month. It's hard to overstate just how profound an impact his retirement will have, both on the judiciary and in politics.
This will, shift potentially for 30 years the court more to the right, because you've lost this kind of middle ground or median vote that could potentially go to the left or the right.
The 81-year-old was often described as the decider. With the current court makeup of 4 liberal justices and 4 conservatives, Kennedy occupied a space in the middle, often making his vote the High Court's most important.
Kennedy, at this point, has been kind of the linchpin between those 4 to the left and 4 to the right.
He sided with his conservative colleagues on major decisions on campaign finance, gun rights, and voting laws. But he joined the court's liberal justices in affirming gay marriage, abortion rights, and affirmative action. Kennedy's departure means Trump will be able to nominate a second strong conservative judge who has the potential to remake the ideological makeup of the court for years to come.
A second vacancy in your second year of the presidency is a big deal. President W. Bush, for example, didn't have any nominees in his first term. President Carter didn't get any nominees at all in his one term. So this will really put President Trump's stamp on the Supreme Court and get somebody younger.
The first Justice Neil Gorsuch filled the seat left open after Justice Antonin Scalia's unexpected death in 2016. In other words, one conservative justice filled the seat of another, keeping the court's ideological slant intact. But Wednesday's retirement is another win for voters who made their 2016 choice based on the potential of the president to fill the Supreme Court seats.
Donald Trump would not have won the election if it had not been for the vacancy caused by Scalia's death. There were a lot of people from different walks of life in different parts of the country, including in those key swing states in the Midwest that ultimately won Donald Trump the Electoral College, who probably would have stayed home rather than voting for him because, as you said, they didn't like him. But this issue of the Supreme Court, of judicial nominations, is so important that they voted for him anyway, for that reason.
The president says he's planning to immediately begin the selection process and will pick the next nominee from the same list Justice Gorsuch was on.
We have a very excellent list of great talented, highly educated, highly intelligent, hopefully tremendous people. I think the list is very outstanding. It will be somebody from that list.
The decision also raises the stakes of an already charged midterm election. Shortly after Kennedy's announcement, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell vowed to vote on Trump's eventual nominee this fall. With GOP control of the Senate, there is little Democrats can do to stop them. Calling it the most important Supreme Court vacancy for this country in at least a generation, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer said Republicans should delay filling the Kennedy seat until after the elections.
Our Republican colleagues in the Senate should follow the rule they set in 2016, not to consider a Supreme Court justice in an election year.
You might remember a similar situation 2 years ago, when Senate Republicans blocked President Barack Obama's High Court nominee Merrick Garland, saying a nominee should not be confirmed until after that year's presidential election. It's unlikely the Republicans will give Democrats the deference they're asking for, especially in a midterm year.